Hi, I'm Marion. Welcome to my channel. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Today we're talking about the books I read in January. At first, I'm doing a simple cover page that I'm just going to put some of the titles of the books that I read in January. And I'm using Marigona Suli's stickers again. I seem to use her stickers quite a lot. Now, this book was amazing. I really enjoyed my first read of the year and the first 5-star rating. It tells the story of Anna, a psychologist with agoraphobia that spies on her neighbors. One day she sees a crime being committed, but she does not see who did it. There was no proof and nobody believed her, so she even starts to doubt it herself. I love the psychological aspect of the novel, and being agoraphobic myself, I had extreme sympathy for her. One of the things that I really loved about the story was the fact that Anna felt so real. She had real depth, and she was struggling. You could indeed feel for her. This was an amazing debut. Moving on to the next book, we have Alex Armstrong, who has changed her name in addition to changing her appearance and backstory, because 10 years ago she was a traumatized teenager who was accused of killing her family and was led from the family home in handcuffs. The media nicknamed her Empty Eyes. Alex kept looking for answers about her family murders. The author captured my interest with the first couple of paragraphs. This is a multi-layered plot, and moving back and forth in time and the shift of focus affected the pacing and was kind of distracting, but it all came together in the end. So I was really glad. This was my first time reading something from this author, and I'm impressed. I'm going to read more. Now, this next book is a dark and unsettling psychological thriller. It's the story of Queen Carpenter, who is one of the final girls. There are 3 of them. They have never met, but then one of them commits suicide, so the other 2 desire to get together. Queen has a wonderful life. She doesn't remember anything about the night of the murders, and she doesn't want to remember. But the arrival of Sam Boyd, one of the final girls, changes everything. But can't she trust Sam? It's a story full of twists, and at the end we get to learn what happened at the night of the murders. Riley Sager never disappoints, and if I'm not mistaken, this was his first novel, so it's great for a debut. The characters were very well developed. If you like thrillers, this is a must. I know this next book is for children, but I never had the opportunity to read many books as a child. I had very few and I read them over and over. So I'm only now reading this series. The Baudelaires leave the reptile house to travel to a new caretaker in a secluded house on top of a cliff, Aunt Josephine, an old lady who loves grammar and is always afraid of everything, especially realtors. This story starts already with bleakness and tragedy. This book was written with a good ironic humor, but it lacked those brief moments of happiness that make all the sadness bearable. But I really liked it. Now, the last book that I read in January was sort of a disappointment for me. I had high hopes because everyone talked so well about this author. It tells the story of a woman, Mariana, who is obsessed with a professor. She thinks that he's killing his favorite students, and she takes upon herself to investigate and prove his guilt. There is some use of Greek mythology, and it adds up to the creepy atmosphere. I really liked it. The cast of characters is small, each person hiding secrets of their own. What made me give it only 4 stars is that it took a long time to warm up. The initial build-up was definitely on the slow side, and the ending was a bit of disappointment as well, because in my head it made little sense. But it was a good read nonetheless. So that's all for today. I hope you really liked it. If you can, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!